1075 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
Michael asks, hey, do you think Dylan Stewart over under 11.5 sacks this upcoming season? I'd love to say over, because that would be pretty darn special, and that would, if he can get to 13, he would tie Jadeveon Clowney's single-season record. If he gets above 11.5, then he would have more than Kyle Kennard had a season ago, so would go down as one of the best seasons for an edge player in South Carolina football history. And you know that Dylan Stewart certainly has the skills and capability to be able to do that. My question, and this is one of the bigger questions of a defense that has a lot of questions this season, is who's going to be that guy on the other side, right? Like last year you had the ideal scenario when it came to edge rushers. You had a veteran guy on one side that had played a lot of college football and had decent production that ended up obviously having a monster year last year in Kyle Kennard. And then you had the young, phenomenal freshman in Dylan Stewart on the other side, where it was kind of pick your poison, right? Duke, by getting eliminated, now looking for a new head coach. As Chris Pollard is heading over to UVA to take over that vacant spot for that program after their coach left for the Mississippi State job just a couple of days ago. So the coaching carousel spinneth in college baseball.
Yeah, I'm sure there were no discussions before that game between
not at all,
between Pollard and Virginia. None at all. Tampering, I guess, is fine with coaches.
And that's one of those things. Look, Virginia has obviously been a very successful program. They've made it 3 of the last 4 College World Series. And when you look at what Duke's done under Chris Pollard, they've been there so close so many times, getting to Supers once again, just coming up again, 1 run short as of last night. And now it kind of feels like you're going back to square one, right? Because you have that coach and I don't know what the resources for Duke baseball are. They're probably not the highest. Did you ever think you could make yourself into a Major League Baseball player at the age of 15?
I probably would have convinced myself I could, but there's no way I could.
Well, that's what Joe Nuxall did back in 1944.
Wow.
Became the youngest pitcher in Major League Baseball history at 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days when he was pitching for the Cincinnati Reds, taking on the eventual World Series champion in the St. Louis Cardinals. Team was trailing 13-0 in the 9th inning. Manager Bill McKechnie, probably pronounced that wrong, called on to Nuxall. He retired the first batter on a ground out.
Okay.
But was unable to get out of the inning, yielding 5 walks, 2 hits, 1 wild pitch, and 5 runs.